Jessie Reyez is on the Cruz Show. Let's get it.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Come on, Mix.
Yo, crazy, right? Nah, that's Nico Blitz right there. He did that for you.
Come on, boys.
I saw your face pop up right off of the rip. The first song.
transition into More Than I Should and the transition into Goliath.
Yeah, see,
Man.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, yo, Jessie's gonna listen to the intro and like she's gonna listen to the transitions and all that because that's what you do, right? This is part of what you do, right? You listen to how your music is played and how it sounds together, and you can put together a set list. It's very important that all songs kind of go together and creates a story while you're on stage. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're like, exactly.
She's like, yeah, you said everything I the fuck? Nah, but that was a fire intro, Nico. Good shit, man.
Man, thank you.
Nico.
All day.
Fucking shit.
Fucking shit.
Paid in Memories. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Paid in Memories. I'm like, oh, she must work in radio.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's like working in radio, dog. That's crazy, bro. Paid in Memories, bro. Love the artwork, right?
Thank you.
This is dope. I love this. Is that you in the 8th grade?
That's me in the 8th grade.
Wow.
Yeah, 13-year-old Jessie.
Wow. What do you say to her?
We out here. We out here, baby. Yeah, nice little hug. I wouldn't really say much to change the course of what happened because I really believe in the butterfly effect and I like where I am.
Yeah.
So I don't want to switch it up. So if anything, I would just like telepathically send love and a little this, and then that's it.
And that's it, right?
Yeah.
What's blacked out?
I forgot. I don't recall. What's that? Wayne litigation when he's in there and he's like, I do not recall.
I don't recall. This is not a deposition.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, there so much has happened since then, right?
I know.
So much, and you've done so much work. This new album is such a collection of sounds. Maybe your favorite sounds or your favorite vibes. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It was. I'm proud of it, and there's definitely a lot to choose from because I make a lot more than the world sees.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely the top of what I made.
Yeah.
I've made.
Mm-hmm. And you're killing the social media game too.
Shout out to my squad, man.
The squad figured it out.
Yeah, we be at it.
Now you show up on those FYPs, man.
Ooh, say it again.
That's right. Let's go. Pop up.
Yeah, fucking right, I do. Let's go.
Pop up, pop out. Yeah, fuck yeah. When you got a voice like yours, how do you keep it healthy? What do you do? Is it? I'm picturing like I don't talk past 6.
Hilarious. No. Now, like when I'm just a civilian, it's chill. On tours, when I gotta worry about it. On tour, I'm cognizant of like nothing fried day of show, no milk, no dairy day of show.
Yep.
I drink water like a fucking fish in the desert, and I do diligent with my warm-ups and with my cool-downs, and no yelling, which is so funny because I love scaring the shit out of my band and my family. I love scaring the shit out of them, but I get such a carte blanche about it because then no one can scare me because I can't scream day of shows. Yeah. So I was scaring everybody, and then they're like, God damn it. I'm like, oh no, you can't do it back to me. Oh no.
Take advantage of
Full
it.
advantage. Full advantage. It's great. Yeah, but on the regular days, I just be sounding like this, like my balls just dropped.
Is there anybody on your squad who's like swings when they get scared?
Not really.
No.
Yo,
thank
swinging
God.
when you get scared is like there's more to that story.
Yeah,
You got some
I know,
issues.
You got some.
Yeah, that's trauma.
Man, I swing when I get scared. What that mean?
What happened, Nico?
Yeah, Nico.
I went to an all-boys high school where people were just hitting you in the balls.
Oh, you were ready.
Yeah, I
What's
was
that
ready.
called again? Getting sacked? Yeah. It was
Yeah,
just getting sacked.
Getting sacked.
Nut checked.
Nut
Nut
checked.
checked.
Yeah. That hurts, by the way.
Does it?
Stomach ache.
I bet.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not fun at all. Head and Headaches for Yachty. I love that sound.
Shout out
I love the
Yachty.
vibe. You have become my favorite rapper, dog. Like,
Yeah.
for real, bro. Like, yo, bars. Right? And I know that's something that you've always wanted to do, right? Rapping, singing, I mean, it's there, right? So, like, that's something that you can do. You're aware of this. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, you can keep up with, you got Wayne on there. I love the goat note, right? And yeah, straight into his joint.
Yeah, he's
But
fine.
yeah, when you get like Yachty and Wayne, and you got your friends, right? And Big Sean on there.
Yeah.
Right? Are those sessions? Are those conversations first? What are those? Are they text messages? How do they begin?
Crazy, because none of those were sessions. None of those were sessions. Yeah, all of those were done long distance, but it came by way of conversations, like me reaching out to Yachty direct, me reaching out to
Is it 'cause
Rain
you're always on the road?
direct. I mean, well, I am on the road a lot. You're not lying when you say that. I be touring a lot. But they also work a lot too, and I feel like trying to find people that are in their vocation and dedicated and give so much of their life to making this happen.
Yeah.
So you don't have a lot of like time. Like time is just something I don't have a lot of. I do, but I've given a lot of it to this, you know, which is funny because then you think that goes under the same umbrella because it's like, yeah, studio time, but you also have to delegate because there's things that need me in person, and then technology allows for things that don't need me in person.
Right. But bro, why does it sound like y'all there? Like, bro, that's man.
Magic.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to studios, engineers, people that know how to fucking mix shit right. Yeah.
Yeah, they got to get it right.
Yeah.
Earlier, I said, where are you coming from? You said bed.
I said bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Can you hear it? Like the more hours I'll spend in the day, the more girlier my voice will get. Like it'll just slowly come. Yeah.
So like at 6 p.m. you're like, hi.
Yeah. At 6 p.m. I'm full Becky. But it also sounds like this OD because I've been fortunate enough to go to yoga like twice this week. Because usually I go every day when my schedule permits and I have rhythm. I love being in rhythm when it's flow. But right now, because everything, yeah, which is great. I never thought, but I like it.
Yeah.
But this week I ended up going 3 times, and 2 other times I went. There's this thing that they do halfway through class where they go like a horse squat, and your legs are like, "Wait, madre." Open. Your legs are open and you're squatting and you go all the way up and you take a deep breath and then they're like, okay, we're gonna let it out, and you go like this like a fucking warrior. You're like, ah, and you fucking let it out, and it's so nice. And I think I just had a lot in there, so I let it fucking free, and it's 3 deep breaths. And at the end of class I was like, all right, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. It was gone. It was gone.
I'm Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is that like you're the second artist that we've had that's gone to yoga. We had Wiz Khalifa, and he was just
y'all
like
need to do
after
your hot
I saw him in
yoga.
a class once.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What the heck? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm
Hollywood.
ready to go to hot yoga.
That
Or
was
Studio
in,
City.
I saw him at the studio I go to in Sherman Oaks.
Ah, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he was like, y'all should do hot yoga.
You should. Hey. You should.
Yeah?
Yeah, everybody should. I recommend it. Highly recommend it.
You sweat a lot. You can melt in hot yoga, right?
Yeah. It works for so much. It works for your body, for your toxins, for your soul, for your spirit, for your mental, for your discipline. There's just so many benefits. And never, like, I've been doing it for 10 years plus. Not once in my life have I ever felt a regret of going. You know what I mean? Like, there's things in life, decisions that you make, but every time I'm a little reluctant to go, I have to remind myself that I'm like, have you ever been let down? And I've never never left the class feeling worse than how I walked in.
Sure. It's like working out, right? You don't want to do it, but then when you're done, you're like, all right, yo, I needed that.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big high that you get as soon as you exit the room, too.
OD.
Yeah.
OD.
Really?
I did it once. It was the best.
How come just once if it was the best?
Because it was free.
He's very frugal.
Hey,
He's very frugal.
if it's free, it's
money.
for me. Come on now.
Yeah, and I want 3. Shit. But I guess I equate it like growing up. I grew up in a hot ass house. All right, I was.
You don't want to go home?
And I was nothing but frustrated, dog. So like hot yoga sounds frustrating.
It could be frustrating, but it's a practice of like,
Yeah.
you know, like exposure therapy for the shit that frustrates you.
Yeah.
And this shit, like, oh my God, I went to a class once where the guy was so, like, I like flow. I like rhythm, I like flow. And every now and then there'll be a teacher that like lingers too long in poses. And 10 minutes in, the guy was like, okay, this is what he would do. It pissed me the fuck off. Because you're supposed to be like direct and be like, okay, we're here for 3 breaths, right? For example. And the pose is ass. The pose is strenuous. The pose is violent.
It hurts.
And you're there and it's like, okay, 3 breaths. And he'd be like, 1, 2, 2.5, and I'd be like, I'm here, and then like the 3rd time he did it, and I was getting vexed, and this is what's so cool about this practice, and about also like I don't know if I've talked about this book all the time, but The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle teaches you about consciousness and about what you are and your awareness, and how you're not your thoughts. You're the awareness watching your thoughts. You're not your feelings. You're the awareness that feels your feelings. So when I was fucking feeling that, I was like, oh, wait a minute. And I did the little pullback perspective thing, and I was like, this is an opportunity for you to practice your patience. You're holding it against him. Meanwhile, he's in here trying to give you a service, something that's going to benefit you, because by default, because it's irking you, if something irks you, it's an indication that it's somewhere you have to grow. Why am I getting so mad at this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now
What
here,
is this
just
teaching
accept
me?
it.
Yeah.
Just accept it. So then I accepted it, and then I ended up feeling love, which is so weird to like go from that like circle within a span of 10 minutes, and then after those 10 minutes, come back to your breath, because the objective of the class is to just be focused on your breath.
Well, it takes pain to feel joy.
100%. Ooh, come on, bars.
Bars, right?
It takes pain to feel joy.
Yeah. That's where good music comes from. And a
agree.
good album comes from.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
And there's some pain in there. I know there's some pain. There's some therapy talk in there. You know, there's talk about an ex and you run into his mom at the mall and she wants to know why you guys broke up. Right? Like, yo, like there's a collection of thoughts and feelings and, you know, collection of pain in there.
Yeah.
But again, which makes for great music and solid lyrics. Right? Where are those earrings from? Are they a gift? Or
They're
did
a
you buy
gift.
those?
No, Stay Gold Collective. She's a really, really dope creative who is a supporter of my music for years, and she always sends gifts. Stay Gold Collective, women owned.
That's
She's
right.
really,
Quick shout out. Quick commercial.
Yeah.
Back
she's
to the
fire.
interview. What's up, Jack?
For when Guess I Missed You, you talk about, you know, still wearing someone's shirt post breakup. How do you believe that you should give someone's clothes back after a breakup, or do you just keep it?
Like all their hoodies?
Like all their hoodies, jackets,
Not the
shirts.
shots, damn. I think it depends. First off, I think a gift is a gift.
True.
Period. Okay? And if ever you're going to give it back or give it away, it should be to service yourself, which might sound selfish, but I think that's the truth. Like, if it hurts you to see it, it shouldn't be in your house.
It's almost like keeping that bad energy, like
Yeah, not to say they're bad energy, because maybe
just-
you both held culpability in why it failed. But if you're trying to move forward, a relic of the past is going to serve you dust. So I'd give it away if it hurts. However,
if it's really comfy.
I'm so happy I did this, because when oh my God, one of my breakups hurt like a motherfucker. And I had a lot of his stuff, and I love dressing like in XLs, and so I had a lot of his stuff. And I was like, finally at the point where I was like, there's no salvaging this, I gotta get rid of it. And he had this one jersey that I fucking love. It's just perfect. It's perfect. Like really perfect tone, perfect fit, perfect, like best PJs, like I love. And I was throwing everything out, and I looked at this and I was like, one day I'm gonna be healed, and I'm gonna wish I kept it. So I just folded that shit up and put that shit like deep in like as deep as my voice at 6 a.m. in the closet. And then it was nice, because then like a year after or so, I was cleaning out my shit, found it, and then I was like, and like kind of waited to see if touching the wound would hurt, but the wound was closed. So I was like, ooh, I'm nice, and I put it on, walked around the house. Yeah,
Take pictures in it.
We good.
yeah, I'm in the
What kind of
clear.
jersey was it? Soccer, basketball, baseball,
Good question.
football?
I don't know, I forgot.
Stop it.
I'd be curious.
What was the number on the jersey?
Yeah, look, yo, this is the sports dude. These are things that are important to him.
I don't know, I forgot.
I will say soccer
Go
jerseys.
sports. Yay, sports.
Soccer jerseys and like football jerseys are the like better jerseys to wear, for sure, 1,000%.
To steal.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, couldn't be me caught on crazy, right? With a
Amen.
lot of dudes understanding, and a lot of people can relate, right?
Yeah,
How does a song like that come about?
life.
Yeah.
All my songs are just about experience and life and hurt and emotional vomit.
As you're creating a song like that, are you like, yes?
No.
Like, do you feel free?
Do I feel free? When I hit flow, when I say flow, I just mean like the energy of just being liquid in the room and
Flow state?
yeah, I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just like, that feels like liquid. But I don't, I'm not cognizant. I think what you're asking, if I'm like, yes, if I'm cognizant of whatever I'm making at the time, whether it's good, whether it's bad, no, I don't really know that till after. But I like it that way, because I feel like if I'm cognizant of it, then you're trying to aim, and when you aim, like you can't miss if you don't aim, and then it loses purity in the room for me. Some artists like to walk in and say, let's make a song about this today. No one's talked about this in a while. This happened to me. This inspired me. Let's make a song about this. But that, for me, feels way too mechanical. I need to be unencumbered by expectations and just open. And then after shit is done, then I could be like, oh, this is good. Let's spend time on this. And then do layers and then do harmonies and then do edits and then do.
But have you ever been in that state where like today I'm writing a hit? Fuck that, you know? And you learn from that, right?
Once. Oh wait, like I learned from it that I didn't like it.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be mentally.
Yeah, I've been in. Well, yeah, because especially as a writer, like when I'm working on my own shit, I know what I like, so I'll drive the room how I want it to be driven. But when I'm called into a room as a writer, I'm no longer the leader. I'm supportive in that room, and so then I've had to learn to bend, to cater when I'm coming in there as a support as opposed to the lead. And in those rooms, sometimes people want to do that. So I learned to do it, and I can do it. It's just not my preference. But I've definitely walked into rooms sometimes being like, a few and far in between, but it's happened where I have a chip on my shoulder, and then I'm like, I'm making something fucking great.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Not for me.
Some. Yeah.
Not as often as just being works. Intention doesn't move the needle for me in terms of when I look at shit retrospectively and think this was good, this was shit, this was good, this was shit. The shit that's often good is shit that was not intentional. It was just being.
That's the best. How do you feel about, or how does Toronto Shorty make you feel?
Like I should call him.
Like I should call him is crazy.
Oh no. No. Don't do it, dog. Don't do it.
Stand up.
No, don't fucking do it, dog.
I won't. I was just thinking about it. There's so much brain rot.
Stop this. Oh
Girl,
my
don't
God.
do it.
Girl, don't do it.
I was just thinking. I did it.
No, we haven't gotten there yet.
That's right.
No.
Nah, I knew it. I listened to it. I was like, uh-oh. She's feeling away.
Yeah, I'm good. I got discipline.
Yeah. Right. You got to care for yourself.
100%, because no one's gonna do it if you don't.
Amen.
That is so true. And people do, but like no one's going to take care of you the way you're going to take care of you.
Or monitor you, because you could be alone and then fuck off with your standards or your integrity, you know. But your integrity is how you act when no one's watching.
You got to stay sober, dog.
Amen.
Because, you know, you get a drink or two, pick up that phone.
Ain't that a bitch? That's what I love the most. It's not what I love the most about being sober, but it's one of the things I really love about not drinking anymore is that I'm driving. My emotions aren't driving anymore. And before my emotions would drive, and then you hit a couple pylons and I hit a couple people. Like, it's fucked. But sorry, that's a fucked up analogy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that analogy like that.
No, but I understand it like very clearly though.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack was drinking last night, right? What did we do? Maybe a shroom or two?
Yeah.
There were shrooms involved.
I don't have anything against mushrooms.
I can't do it.
No?
I'm fucking scared, man.
Have you ever?
No.
He doesn't
Never
want
ever?
to.
No, I don't want to do it.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
So
What
you
am I
have.
scared of? I don't know.
When was the last time?
When was the last time? A long time. Because I don't treat them recreationally. I treat them with reverence. And the last time I did it, I maybe like 2 years or a year, maybe 2 years. Or a year and change. Yeah, no, a year and a half or maybe 2. But I was going through it and I needed some
Clarity.
help. Yeah. Clarity. Yeah. I needed
Clarity.
some
Is that what you needed last night, Jack?
No, well, that was what I needed like last month, and so or like 2 weeks ago, and that's when I got the clarity from the shrooms like a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
He was like having a full on like, "Are you okay?"
This is my
'Cause-
fiance, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
So we were just like, we were at home, and then I hit my peak, and I was just like, oh my God, I found my happy place. Then started crying for like 2 hours, and I was just like, oh my God, I think I'm good now.
Wow.
It was nice.
That is nice.
That's a lot to go through for as a dude too, Nico. Shout out to you, dog.
It was a really good 5-6 hours.
Do you partake?
Oh, 1,000%.
1,000.
We were just talking to Wiz Khalifa this week, and then we were talking about the movies we would watch while we were on shrooms.
Nice.
One of them being Interstellar.
Interstellar is such a good movie.
It is.
That shit blows my mind sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to be high for that shit, dog.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Yo, you and Miguel have this chemistry, man. You know, shout out to Miguel, San
out to
Pedro
Miguel.
out here. You feel
Come
me?
on, man.
Let's get it. Let's go. But
Miguelito.
I thought it was such a record, man.
He's great. Monsters and Strangers are great. Jeff Giddy's great. That song was just a gift. That was one of the autopilot, like, eyes closed, and it just came out. That was the first session I ever did with Monsters and Strangers. And then it was one of those that, like, we were talking about who on it. Miguel made sense. That was in the room, because then we ended up calling him over, and it was just great. But that felt so natural. Everything about that song was just very liquid, very natural.
Yeah. Also, Shut Up with Big Sean.
Shout out Big
Like,
Sean.
yo, that shit, it just goes, man.
He's so lit.
That's dope.
He's so lit.
That song came out like what, last year or something?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I'm ready
slapping
to go.
out the gates.
Hey,
Bro,
come on, man.
It,
For real.
has got to be on the radio now.
Well, make it happen.
No, I know. Like,
Write that down.
this is iHeartRadio, not Homeboy FM. Now we got to talk to Doc Winter, dog.
We'll see if he's here. We'll go raid Doc's office right
Yo,
now.
let's press the issue on site.
Let's go.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah, I'm down. Little roll deep.
That's right. That's right, my man. Good shit, bro. Hey, yo, Wiz was in here. You know, we keep talking about Wiz, right? It reminded me of how, you know, he was saying, like, you know, when you become famous and there's like rich people who like want to like invite you to like these retreats, but like you end up finding out that they're like cults. And I don't think he was high when he was in here, so he was like, you ever get invited to weird shit like that? Oh, you do. So you're looking that way because you can relate. Yeah. So you just have to be aware, right, of where you're going and who you're going with.
Violently nodding, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if like someone's a billionaire, something weird's going on.
Violently, yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Say no. Say no, dude. Don't do it, man.
Don't do it.
And he's like, yo, they you know, they gift wrapped it with like, or they gift wrap it with mental health. But it's not. It's not it, dog. Be careful, bro.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay. Yeah, it's a little sus. Ask around. Google. Google's your friend.
Yeah.
Google before you want to fucking accept any invites.
Yeah, just be careful, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Good.
No, I was Googling and I saw that you were doing $1 shows.
Yeah, that's not a cult.
No, for sure. For sure.
Is that a recruitment?
It's the opposite of a cult.
It's the opposite of a cult.
What made you want to do $1 shows? You know, even considering that the tour's happening and everything.
Cause scalpers were fucking rampant with my shit, and there was a time where I'd work like fucking 2 jobs, 3 jobs at a time. I know that shit is no joke, and the fact that people still take a chunk of their money to like buy my album or buy merch or whatever, I'm like, it means a lot that they're taking a chunk of something that they've obviously fucking worked so hard for, sweat for, sacrificed weekends for, and it was just I'm grateful, and I've been blessed to have longevity in my career, because I could easily, like, I remember looking to my left and looking to my right 10 years ago when I was doing fucking when I was getting started, even before that when I was getting started, and a lot of those people are not here. And I'm just really grateful that I've been able to still be here, come back year after year, come back, sit down with y'all, come back. Like, it's a blessing, and the only reason I'm able to do that is because of people who have been willing to take a chunk of their paycheck and invest in my art, you know? And so as a give back and as a thank you, I was like, man, fuck it. And Cole did this a few years ago, and I was like, this is brilliant.
Genius.
This is genius. It's so lit. It's so fucking lit. And I've seen the DMs of people being like, you sold out here. We couldn't make it. Can't wait to see you. These fucking scalpers blew this shit up to like $500, $600. This. And I'm just like, nah, fuck that. And what's lit is that I work with this app. It's like a community app that allows me to text with people directly. So I have a fucking community.
Sick.
So it allows. It's so sick because it bypasses any scalpers, bypasses anybody trying to fucking shoot those prices up, and I can give people that have been riding with me from time direct access if they text me. The number is 416-639-18. Wait, 416-639-1868.
You're like, wait, did I just get my real number?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Like, holy shit, that's my mom's cell phone number.
Imagine. No. 416-639-1868.
How dope is that, man?
So fire, because then I know that the real ones are getting it.
There.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's
Real
lit.
fans are there.
Yeah.
Because you
And
know
those are the
what?
ones who deserve it.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
Because you
Sorry,
know
Nico.
what? Like, you know, speaking from like a DJ's perspective, right? Like, I tell Jackie all the time, like, I would literally DJ for free.
Of course you
You know
would.
what I mean? Of
course you
and
would.
you know,
'Cause you love it.
Yeah,
we do.
but it's $1 show. You know what I mean? It's basically free.
Basically free. Oh my God, I'm so happy we did that. I saw this girl on TikTok. I reposted the story. She was like, she did like a story time, and she was talking about how she had like a wild day. Something, I'm gonna butcher this story. If she hears this, I'm so sorry. But she was talking about going through a wild day and like really wanted to see me, and ended up like missing out the first time because of everything I just said, and then found out I was gonna be in town, and then couldn't get tickets because they had sold out because of the community thing. Because yes, it's great, but also if that community works quick as well, like it sells out quick.
It just means
yeah. And she decided that she wanted to go anyway. And what was lit is that we were cognizant of that and still even wanted to like take it another layer. So we held like a handful of tickets at the door too, just in case. Yeah. And so then she said that she went on a whim. And like went on a fucking whim, and there was a lineup outside the venue of a bunch of people who didn't have tickets that had also come on a whim to see if maybe. And some people didn't know that it was $1 show. So then when they got, she said she went up to the thing and was like, hey, she's like, how much are tickets? And the guy laughed, and she didn't understand why he was laughing. He's like, what's so funny? He's like, they're $1. And she was like, what? And then she got it, and then her man and her linked up after, and like the same day or the day after, her man got her a gift, and when she opened it up, he had ordered the vinyl, and he had ordered shit for so it was just like
That's so
yo
cute.
And she's doing this whole fucking like 2-minute video just like oh my God, it made me so happy because I literally commented, I was like, this is exactly what I wanted.
Wow.
This is exactly what I wanted. It was so lit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It happened.
it happened. Fire.
What you guys set out to do.
Yeah, I think it was Chicago. It was Chicago, which makes it even more beautiful because Chicago's the first state to have fucked with the kid, all because of King Louis. Shout out King Louis. Yeah, that's my guy. And yeah, in the States, Chicago was the first place to fuck with me.
That's right. Chi-Town. Yeah. Yo, I love the sound of Palo Santo.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's your favorite song on the album?
Is that your favorite song on the album?
I think it is.
Nice.
I think it is. It's a good vibe.
Thank you.
That's the one I was repeating.
Thank you. Come on, Guilty Beats. Shout out Tim Subi.
It's got that rhythm, man.
Yeah, they be on it. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's cool. That was one of the late editions.
Was it?
Yeah.
So it almost didn't make it.
Almost didn't make it.
Damn.
Yeah. But God gave it to me late. Not that you're late ever, but
You're like,
He is very busy.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, don't drag us into your God drama. Bro, I got my own problems.
you're doing great.
You're the greatest.
Yeah. But I made it late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song on the album?
Today, Goliath.
Goliath.
Today, Goliath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say
So it
today,
changes every day.
Yeah, it can
Every day.
change. Yeah, of course.
Every day, yeah. And when you're exposed to it as much as I do, like, what's your favorite food? You say cake. If you had cake every day, you're gonna be like, all right, give me a carrot.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So it changes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Can you listen to the album, or have you heard it so much? Because you hear every song about 1,000, maybe 1,000,000 times, right?
Yeah. No, I don't like. It's a little hard because my squad had to rip it out of my hands. And I still wanted to make edits.
Yeah.
So
Sure, when you hear it now,
I'm like, I would change this, I would change that, I would still like add this layer, fix this harmony, lower this, fix this. This sounds dissonant. How come I didn't hear this dissonance before? Like, yeah. So it's a little.
that's
They're
torture.
snatching it from you. They're just like, they're like, come here.
Yeah.
Oh, your engineers must have been.
They
Going
love
nuts.
and hate me.
Oh,
They
yeah.
love and hate me.
Yeah.
The messages are like essays. It looks like an angry girlfriend, but I'm not.
Like, yo, a fucking novel,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, a novel, a book, an essay, a dissertation, a Bible.
A Bible.
Very
Yo,
long.
I'm listening to Ryan, by the way, and I'm like, yo, did Wayne just shoot his shot at the end? Like, yo, Wayne, like, yo, what the fuck?
He's lit. I love him. He's so great, man. He killed the video too. Just a G. Positive. Light being.
100%.
Yeah.
Paid in memories. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jessie Reyez.
Jessie Reyez.
You feel me? Congratulations, man. Thank you for your time.
Thank you
always.
for your time.
You come see us, and we always have a great conversation.
Hell yeah, man.
Appreciate
Let's
the
go.
energy.
Let's go run up on Doug.
Let's go run up on Doc, man.
Let's do it.
Winter. I got his address too. I've been to the house.
Oh, perfect. Send on.
You can pull up. It's too
Yeah.
easy. Hot yoga after. Let's get it. Cruise Show. Real 92.3.